far. Let's now switch gears and take it to Nyeri County. And as the government seeks to have 100% transition from primary schools to secondary schools, some areas are experiencing some challenges in regards to this. That is achieving this perfect mark, while others have been, get this, have they been able to surpass it?
And here's the thing, we want to bring in Martin Munene joining us live right now from Nyeri. Martin, could you give us a clear image of the figures of the 100% transition and how it's been for Nyeri County specifically?
All right. Very good morning to Wahiga and Zinzi. And like you said, the government is very keen on ensuring that every single student who did the KCPE has a chance to join a secondary school. And while in many parts of the country this has not been able to be achieved, Nyeri County has actually been able to ensure that it has more people in high school than they had anticipated. The percentage of the people who've actually transitioned from primary school is above the 100% mark, and I want us to engage the county commissioner who's been on the forefront of ensuring that this happens, to help us understand these numbers and also maybe what have they been able to do or what have they done to be able to actually achieve this. A very good morning to you, sir. Welcome to Citizen TV. Nyeri County, give us the numbers and kindly help us understand what these numbers mean.
Yeah, thank you very much. My name is Loyford Kibara, the county commissioner Nyeri. We are on to make sure that for all our students that did KCP last year transit to Form 1. Now we had a total of 17,254 students who did those exams, and Nyeri, we've done well. Because we have students joining us and our students also going out, we've been able to record 117% in terms of transition. But this does not translate that we internally here all our students have gone to school because of other reasons. Some of our students were not able to join the schools that they were called in for, but the number is minimal. I would say that we've been doing a lot of campaigns. Let us, like yesterday, to be very specific, we noted that we have about 100 students who have not joined Form 1. And basically, when I looked at the reasons are basically school fees. And since the government have already sent in computation money for the secondary schools, we are working on a door-to-door campaign to make sure that within the next 2 days we have placed all those students into our day secondary schools in the county here, because they won't be able to join secondary school in other areas that they were called in. Of course, you know, these are days that we have hardship in economic activities. People don't have a lot of money. Not all of us are endowed, but since the government is paying for these students in the secondary schools, we want to mop them out within 2 weeks through our systems. These are the chiefs, assistant chiefs, and all of us, and make sure that all of them within the next 2 weeks they will have transited to Form 1. I would wish to thank all the teams, both the ministry and the NGAO. These are the district commissioners, assistant county commissioners, the chiefs and assistant chiefs, and everybody for the effort that they have done. They have done a lot of campaigns to sensitize our parents and our students so that they can willingly join Form 1. We have a few cases like a student getting pregnant within the period, but immediately in the river will take a few that I saw back to school. So I would appreciate and I would really go beyond and thank them, because even receiving other students from other areas, it means our schools are doing well. That's why we are able to be, I think, number 3 in 117 in terms of transition.
Okay. To help us understand this number, so when you say 117, it means that the secondary schools in Nyeri County have been able to absorb 117%. That is what it means, or does it mean that we have more students than who sat for their examination going to high school?
What it means is we have also received quite a number of percentage who are coming in now to join us in Form 1 in Nyeri County. That is basically what it means. But in essence, we have those pockets that I've said of about 100 students in the entire county, which is a minimum compared to that's about, actually internally is about 98% in terms of the county, rather than not looking at the ones that are getting out and the ones that are coming in. We are actually doing very well in my view.
You said that it has taken the involvement of both your ministry and also the Ministry of Interior, the Ministry of Education. What role also does the community have in ensuring that this actually is achieved, the 100%, the 100 students you say who are not yet in school? What role does the community have to play to ensure that they also get a chance to go to school?
The role of the community, and more specifically, these are the parents. The parents are supposed to support the government efforts and the ministry in terms of making sure that they prepare their kids to join Form 1. You know, in parenting, you need to guide your children so that they are able to support, or rather they are able to understand what is the importance of education. People might make a lot of noise that we don't have jobs, we don't have what, but the basic is, now before you say that you don't have a job, do you have the education? So our parents really have gone far and beyond to make sure that whatever necessary is required for them to facilitate these students go to Form 1, they have done it well. And those that they don't have, those that don't have fee, the government will make sure that we look for ways, because we have a lot of avenues that can support these kids through CDF, through the county bursary funds, and all these combined. I'm sure that the remaining few will be able to make sure that they are in school within the next 2 weeks.
As I let you go, do we have students maybe who joined other institutions? And also, have you been able to identify a parent, or is there a case of a parent, for example, who failed to take their child to school and you've taken action against?
Not really. The cases that we have had, they actually isolated cases of students not having school fees, not per se a parent refusing a kid not to go to school. And if we have any of those that it is known, we would be very happy to get that, because if we get that, we will make sure that we punish the parent.
Thank you very much. He says that they've been able to coordinate between the Ministry of Education, the Ministry of Interior, ensuring that from the county level to the sub-counties, to the locations, sub-locations, all the way down to the villages, they've been able to mobilize and ensure that every single student goes to school. He says that Nyeri County has received more students than they actually anticipated, and he says about 100 students are yet to report to school. But what he says is that they've been able to identify them, and so they're going to ensure that these students are able to join a secondary school, maybe not the secondary choice of the secondary school of their choice rather, but they're going to ensure that even if it means these students join day school, then they will ensure that every single child is able to join secondary school. From Nyeri County, I bring it back to Wahiga and Zinzi in studio. I'm Martin.